People become lonely in old age because in their youth. To become wiser, watch this video till the end. Improving yourself is a lot more profitable than trying to improve others. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. Even God doesn't propose to judge a man till his last days. Why should you and I? You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. You never achieve success unless you like what you are doing. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. If you want to be a good conversationalist, be a good listener. To be interesting, be interested. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Learning is an active process. We learn by doing. Only knowledge that is used sticks in your mind. The world is filled with interesting things to do. Don't lead a dull life in such a thrilling world. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. Flattery is from the teeth out. Sincere appreciation is from the heart out. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. By criticizing, we do not make lasting changes and often incur resentment. Once I did bad, and that I heard ever. Twice I did good, but that I heard never. Don't ask a man what is important to him. Watch how he spends his time. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. The road to a man's heart is to talk to him about the things he treasures most. For better or worse, you must play your own little instrument in the orchestra of life. It's the way we react to circumstances that determines our feelings. Try honest to see things from the other person's point of view. Let the winds of enthusiasm sweep through you. Live today with gusto. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It's governed by our mental attitude. 90% of all management problems are caused by miscommunication. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. Let's fight for our happiness by following a daily program of cheerful and instructive thinking. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. Today is life the only life you are sure of. Make the most of today. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. You can dramatize your ideas in business or in any other aspect of your life. Do things for others, and you will find your self-consciousness evaporating like morning dew. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves. Talk to anyone about himself positively. and he'll listen without interruption. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you. You make me happy." Tell the audience what you're going to say it. Then tell them what you've said. You must have a good time meeting people if you expect them to have a good time meeting you. Today is our most precious possession. It's our only sure possession. Happiness is largely an attitude of mind, of viewing life from the right angle. Encouragement makes a fault easy to correct and a challenge easy to take on. There is a certain degree of satisfaction in having the courage to admit one's errors. Names are the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. So, to prevent fatigue and worry, the first rule is rest often. Rest before you get tired. Those convinced against their will are of the same opinion still. Remember that unjust criticism is often a disguised compliment. If your own mind is muddled, much more will the minds of your hearers be confused. Act as if you were already happy, and that will tend to make you happy. I wasn't interested in making a lot of money, but I was interested in making a lot of living. Criticisms are like homing pigeons. They always return home. If we want to make friends, let's greet people with animation and enthusiasm. The best argument is that which seems merely an explanation. If you tell me how you get your feeling of importance, I'll tell you what you are. Each nation feels superior to other nations. That breeds patriotism and wars. Let's not imitate others. Let's find ourselves and be ourselves. Flattery is telling the other person precisely what he thinks about himself. People become lonely in old age because in their youth they didn't make new acquaintances. To become wiser, watch our new videos and playlists.